I wanna be the very best wrestling analyst in the game. No catchphrase can compare. I conquer every frame, every submission, every pin, every flying feat. My commentary is the best. It cannot be beat. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch all the moves and all the feuds. Breaking down matches, calling out the names from the locker room and the game. Gotta catch them all. I will analyze them all. Alright, I never said I was a singer. Okay. I never said I could sing. But I am determined to be the best wrestling analyst in the game. I am new. I do not care. Now, we're giving you the update of the Wrestling Conscience and why we've been here. The reason why the Wrestling Conscience is here, because people are lying in these wrestling streets. They just want you to think this way if you're a critical thinker. Now, if you're a wrestling fan, a proper one, you don't just think about, I just watch a wrestling match, hee hee ha ha, someone does a little spin and that's it. No, you don't. You think about the business and behind the business. And I think sometimes talking about the business, like behind the business, meaning like the backstage, what goes on in like the day-to-day and decisions and the bookings, actually is what I'm more, a lot of people are more interested in. And if you're an analyst, you have to look at that. Let's look, if you was a footballer, now, most of you are from the US and from India who watch my channel, but if you were like I'm sure you know, one of the big teams in the UK is Arsenal. Talking about football team, not American football, soccer, and you have fans who talk about the manager, the booking, the players, what's on the pitch, off the pitch. So this is what we are trying to do here. So I'm just going to take you through. I've been on YouTube for a month. We're growing in different ways, and I want to be monetized soon. I really want to do this as a full-time thing. It's just one of the things I really want to do. I'm very passionate about, and I've took the step. I've been analyzing and thinking, should I do this? I have a faceless channel. I have other things on the side, but I really want to pour my heart into this and really give you the best wrestling content. And not just wrestling content, being specialized, being an analyst, giving you something to think about. Now, this is a milestone update. So, my goal is, you've been following me over the past month. I just want to give you different things. So what do I usually do? I usually do the reviews, and that seems to be one of my highest bit of content, reviews. I give analysis about what I think about the wrestling business is, the wrestling fundamentals, and give shine to underrated wrestlers and things which go underneath the radar. Now, because wrestling to me, or usually WWE, I do watch AEW, and I do in Britain keep my eye on the British scene, independent scene, so I might do a bit of that. But here, I'm really mostly talking about WWE. Well, I'll talk about AEW another time. But in the last 4 months, I've been talking about it. It's been poo. And lo and behold, if another wrestling reviewer, and I'm an analyst, which is different, they just review and say, this is poo, this is bad, or hate. People say, I'm just copying, I'm just a troll. If the product is bad, I'm going to call it. If the product is good, I'm going to call it. I'm going to analyze it to the nth degree. I can't do anything more than that, right? So let's look at where I am with the reach over a month. So you guys, we are growing. What I'm noticing, a lot of you, most of you, 90% of you who watch my thing regularly, you do not subscribe. So it really helps if you can subscribe and you can like. It really helps. I've done over 50 at the point of this video. I've done over 50 videos, and I've been doing it nearly daily. I messed up a couple of days, but mostly you get daily content, daily analysis about the modern day wrestling era. So it says I've got over 5,000 views over the last 28 days, which is good. At the time, I've got 42 subscribers. My goal, I have 2 days, guys. I have 2 days left to double this. It can be done. I am not giving up. I'm going to be the Chelsea Green. I'm going to maximize these minutes because I need to get to, in 2 days time, 48 hours, New Year's Eve, I want to get 100, and it can be possible if you guys please just do the good thing, right? I've got nearly like 5.5k views, 63.4 watch hours. I really want to get that to over 100. I think I can do it. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best content apart from reviews, because reviews, I usually review SmackDown and PLEs and Raw. I was thinking of like doing the World's End AEW, but I don't know. I've been watching it and I was like, I'm not sure about this. But I have watched half of it, so I might review the end. I just might do a short review of the AEW. See, I'm not a tribalist. I love wrestling. If it's good, it's good, right? And what else in my analytics you can see on the screen? So let's look at I have 18,000 impressions, which is cool. Click rate is 2.2, so that's, usually 5 is really good. So I'm not getting it. So something I'm not doing right, or I haven't figured out my niche or niche. And I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to do the content to find the niche. I can't just do reviews, even though the reviews are the most highest one. I'm trying to get into the analysts really going behind the scenes. And it seems like some of you care about the fundamentals, some of you don't. I don't want to be just led by what the algorithm wants. I just want to be led what is true, and really honing into that audience, what you guys really care about. So let me know what you really care about, so I can just make sure that we can co-produce the content together. And the average view is 41 seconds, which means you go past my intros, which is cool. That means you're interested. So something I'm doing in the middle or my first half of my videos, which you like or don't like. So maybe I do not explain and signpost. And maybe I'm doing it too late. I'm about how many minutes in? I'm about 7 minutes in. So it's something that I need to really think about as a milestone. But I'm proud I've did it. I've done it. My intros, you guys listen to usually my intros. So I need to probably do my intros better, and I really need to think about the first part of my my videos. I'm not going to blame you guys. I always think content is king. You all will tell me, the data will tell me what is good or not. So here we are. I reply to the comments, good or bad. If people agree with me, good or bad. We keep it respectful in these streets. I want to just create the dialogue. So here we are in these lovely streets. Now you see the reach. I just want to know, what else do you want to see? Oh, I have an idea. I remember I said at the beginning I want to really look at the wrestling, the behind the business. So, for instance, if you watch like a Chris Van Vliet interview, and I usually know that the wrestlers' lives, I think there's so much lessons, like life lessons from Mustafa Ali, or I'll make up Apollo Crews. I don't know if Apollo Crews been there. I want to draw out the lessons, because I feel like being a wrestler is hard. I'm not a wrestler, but being a wrestler is hard, and it's like being worse than like an actor, meaning worse, like you put your body through trauma, and people can criticize your hair, anything, your gear, and the wrestling world being so popular or making money is so volatile, right? And even when these people are on AEW or WWE, it's the elites. It's supposed to be one of the best in theory. So what can we learn? Because I feel like these people are superheroes. Even though we might not like them, we might think they're jobbers, but they're all really good. A lot of them are really technically good wrestlers. So what can we learn where they still have this great, I don't know, belief in themselves, this disillusion, whatever you want to call it, to still think that they are the top person and they're going to do their best and they're going to get that opportunity and that brass ring. And sometimes when I hear their stories, I feel like I need to put that into my life, and that's why I'm putting my wrestling channel. Like, you guys might not, this is the equivalent now of me being in like the gyms, wrestling for like 40 people, and then eventually I'm going to be WWE WrestleMania ready, where I'm going to have the millions, and I can see it soon. So I really want to get monetized in the next 2 months, like by end of February. So we'll just figure it out together, right? Come on, Slam Squad. Yeah, here is my review. Not review, sorry. Just to sum up, and I might have to be better up with the summarization. You'll never think I used to be a public speaker. Yeah, you never think I used to be that, right? So this is helping everybody, me professionally, and doing all this and talking about wrestling. So thank you for your support, for the 42 people, for everyone who's even commented and not subscribed, for everyone who watches the channel. I really do appreciate you. I think the people who really like the channel appreciate the analysis and my different take than just people just trolling. If I'm saying something negative, I can back it up. If I'm saying something good, I can back it up. I'm not just about the algorithm, but at the same time, I want to produce valuable content what people can daily consume and to help their wrestling repertoire. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm recording this in the UK, London, the 29th of December 2004. So hopefully in 2 days time I'll be over 100 watch time and over 100 subscribers. 100, yeah? Okay, cool. All right, thank you so much, and